I want to convince more of my streamer friends to play this series. It's a very niche game. I mean, even though it's old, you know, it goes way back to 1996. It's older than I am. Um, it's just not very well heard about. You know, the people who have played it either love it or hate it because of how difficult it is. But it's just so unique. Like, it truly is an odd world. And the controls are so awesome. I don't know, it deserves more love, I think. You've never played this series, have you, Chihuahua? On a follow-up question, have you played, or have you seen me play the original, New and Tasty? It's not really the original, but it's a remaster of the original Odyssey. It's a very good, like, remastering. It's pretty faithful. Oh, you have? Yeah, I like that one more, if I'm being honest with you. It's more true to the OG gameplay. This game, though, I got it for 40 bucks. The other one should only be 20. And that's like base price, not on sale or anything. You talked about dragons while you played? It sounds about right. Oh no. That's kind of funny when you get sniped in the ground. It didn't even look like I got hit. I just went still. It's like, oh, Abe was looking really peaceful. Oh, he's dead, Boo. Oh. If you're gonna get any Oddworld, I'd get New and Tasty. It's cheaper. It's harder, I would say. There's a lot of things I like more about that game than this game. This game has very unique controls, and it brings back the Greeter, which is one of my favorite Oddworld enemies ever. So it does get a lot of love from me for that. It really improvises on the gameplay. Even though I don't always love that fact, I can respect it, you know? I hate a game series that doesn't feel like it needs to grow. Like, Far Cry is a good example. I like Far Cry 1, I like Far Cry 3. I meant to take him over, shit. Far Cry 4 was pretty good too, but they're like literally all the same, like... They just haven't changed in years. I feel like they just give it a new location and they're like, yeah, brand new game, and I'm like, not really. Like, I would kind of rather buy Far Cry 4 than Far Cry 6 because it's cheaper, and I probably like the area more, if I'm being honest. So, you know, that just tells me that they're not updating the games well enough. Like, they should be updating it with more combat options and like just different like feel, you know what I mean? They're too similar. Like, it's good to know what you're buying, but at the same time, like, you know, eventually people are gonna get sick of buying it, right? Like Call of Duty. Call of Duty's gotten like infamous for just being redundant. I mean, some people still like Call of Duty, don't get me wrong, and like I said, at least when you buy Call of Duty, you know what kind of game you're getting. It isn't like a risk, like when you get like some third-party indie game. Like, it's gonna be like, you know, a B budget story with good multiplayer. Like, that's what people sign up for. And I mean, they do it well. I wish, like, they would improvise more for the most part. I would be more on board with those kinds of series. I would even say the same thing with Assassin's Creed. For a while, Assassin's Creed was just doing the same thing over and over. When they updated the combat, though, they like kind of saved the series. Big time. The combat used to be really easy. I don't like that they're RPGs, though. I know, I'm super opinionated. I liked Origin, but not Odyssey. Always evolved towards Disney or Revolve. Yeah. Dude, I love Disney. And SpongeBob always comes up too. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? You're halfway done with Far Cry 6? Are you liking it? I mean, not to rip on the game, you know, there's nothing wrong with it if, you know, you're enjoying it. But it literally just looks like Far Cry 4 to me. Like, no joke. I can't, like, think of anything that, like, really seems different. You got a crazy guy as the main character, check. You're in, like, a place that you've never heard of, check. You get very crazy weapons, check, like. Even the one that was, like, supposed to be, like, caveman, I thought that was gonna be really good. I actually was super excited about it, but when I was watching gameplay, it's literally just Far Cry 3, but you're a caveman. But you capture bases and, like, you do, like, crazy stealth chain attacks. It's, like, literally the same game. I was hoping for it to play more like Turok, if you've ever seen Turok. Those games are sick. But they're more like dinosaur era instead of Stone Age. Well, no, there were dinosaurs in Primal, that's right. So yeah, like Turok. Except, to clarify, Turok is a little weird. Turok has dinosaurs, but it's not in the past. It's kind of like an alternate future or something. It's hard to explain. Because they have like chain guns and like laser cannons and stuff. Like it's got modern day technologies. And even like futuristic technologies, you might even say. But they're dinosaurs. And like lizard people and stuff. I always almost forget you have to pull that twice on the way down. Auto scrap mechanic. Oh wait, man, I'll be able to read those in this. Far Cry needs some pizzazz, but not too much. You don't want to be watered down. Yeah, that's fair enough. They do really good side quests. Like, the arena in Far Cry 4 was amazing. Same thing with the trips that you did in Far Cry 4. The Blood Dragon DLC in Far Cry 3 was really awesome. I haven't played most of their DLCs, but I got that one for free, and I was not disappointed at all. Just like the art style was just so epic. But yeah, I haven't played them since 4. Maybe I'll get 6 if I like catch it on sale. Probably 5 before 6, really, to be fair. But I don't really care for the America setting, being American. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'll go down the street, thanks. I thought Fallout 3 or Fallout 4 was gonna be good because it was in my area, but like, I was pretty disappointed. For a few reasons. I mean, I thought the map could have been better. And the way they let you change your special and a lot of other stats. And like the endless level cap, it just felt a lot easier than Far Cry or Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas. And like, you know, the difficulty is kind of what I enjoyed about Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. But Fallout 4, man, it has such a good soundtrack. Oof. Too good. I want to listen to it right now. Oh, I'm gonna die. Alright, I can't choke here. I'm gonna need your best wishes, Chihuahua. These snipers go brrr. I choked here last time in the full run. I probably could have walked past that, but I didn't want to risk it. Climb like you've never climbed, Abe. And trail makers, so I dig it. The scrap weapons. Oh, like you can make your own weapons. That does sound really cool. In Far Cry 6, I'm pretty sure that was in Fallout 4 too. Unless that's what you're talking about. You know, Looney Tunes, the characters in a IRL setting. Do you mean Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Dude, that's such an awesome movie. With them having jobs and relationships. Yeah, it wasn't a show, it was a movie. It's Roger Rabbit and he gets framed for murder from like the mob. Or like this tune-hating mob, more specifically. To try to like make tunes look bad. Pretty wild movie. You never would think that animated characters would be used as like a, you know, to symbolize racism, basically. They hate me because I'm drawn. That show is both the greatest crossover ever, or that movie, and also like really woke. That's a rare combination. Nah, I appreciate it, buddy. We're past the hard part now. This part can be a little annoying too. But really, all I gotta do now is just throw this stuff at these guys as they show up. Once you have the angle down, which I practiced this a lot, it's not so bad. You just want to throw it like right here. Not really against the top, but like right below it. They literally just like fly into your trajectory if you line it up like this. Sometimes you gotta go a little lower for these guys though. That should be the last one. Oh, two more. Not that, it was on Cartoon Network. Yeah, I don't remember it then. Oh, dude, I got him with my last one. That was a much better time. I shaved like 6 minutes off the last attempt on this run. Daffy Duck kind of just bums in Bugs' house. I vaguely recall that now that you mention it. It was animated though, right? I thought you said it was in a IRL world. That's why I thought of Roger Rabbit. But I kind of get what you mean now. Like they lived in like a city, and like the other cartoons had jobs, like Taz and the Martian, Marvin. Marvin the Martian's my favorite Looney Tunes. Gonna just put that out there. I love his voice. It's like, prepare to be annihilated. I probably did that horribly, but you know, he's got that like kind of like nasally sound. It's really funny. If an alien actually approached me sounding like fucking Marvin the Martian, I would not take him seriously. I would get shot with the Phazon gun.